Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan, and today we're going to be discussing for our viewing audience a very educational topic, a topic designed to educate and elucidate to our viewing audience family law issues. Today's an important one. We're going to talk about spousal support. Please subscribe to our channel. Spousal support is an interesting topic. It's also known as alimony. It used to be called only alimony. Now we call it support, a different type of support. It's really for enforcement issues and other issues that are beyond the scope of today's topic. But I want to talk about general issues and how we determine eligibility for spousal support. Now there's a lot of factors involved, but there are three primary main factors of which there are sub-factors underneath. So let's discuss the primary ones. Number one, the court's going to look at the duration of the marriage. How long has this union been? If this union has not been for a long period of time, it's going to impact whether or not it's a spousal support case. On the other hand, so we look at different kinds. On one side of the spectrum, you got your 30-year marriage. That has been a long-term marriage. So that is certainly part of the spousal support alimony discussion. On the other end of the spectrum, you got your 2-year marriage. So that is on the opposite. It's not likely that that would be a spousal support case. And then, of course, all the marriages in between. So we want to see how long has this been? What duration of marriage does this be? I mean, where do we factor this in as we look at this? What are we really looking at? So we got to look at factor number one, the duration of the marriage. Factor number two, the disparity of income between the parties. So if it's a long marriage, but they both make the same amount of money, that's not an alimony case. That's not a spousal support case. On the other hand, if they make dramatically different amounts of money, but it's a very short marriage, also not likely to be a spousal support case. So we want to look at the amount of money. So ideally, if you're going to talk about something that's qualifying for alimony or spousal support, you're looking at, let's say, 25-year marriage. He makes, $150,000. She makes $25,000. And that's a very good example of a situation where it's a likely discussion of alimony. But we always got to go to all factors. The third factor is there disposable income available to pay it? Sometimes, given other factors, there's no money to pay the alimony. There's no point in the court ordering alimony that can't be paid. So the court is going to take a very practical approach to the alimony. It's going to look at other expenses. Or is there disposable income available? Some couples live so high on the hog and owe so much to so many people that even though it's a long-term marriage and they have good, strong income, there's no money left. They literally live check to check. And if they literally live check to check, the question becomes, is there even money to pay the alimony? So the court is going to look at those three factors as primary factors to determine whether there should be alimony. Now, like I said, there are sub-factors and smaller factors, but if you wanted to narrow it down to the three primary factors, in my view, those are the three primary factors that the court is going to take into account when determining whether or not yours is an alimony case. If you have any questions about that, reach out. We'll be glad to help you out.